So Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, water signs. You've got major arcana card number 17, the star. The star. Love, love, love this card. This card is about a wish and a hope and a prayer that you really want to have in your life. Okay, holding on to the faith that things are going to work out in the way that you would like for them to. Okay, so Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This is something I can see her just sitting on this ledge. I feel like she's been teetering there for a while. You have a vision of cohesion. That's what I feel. Togetherness, camaraderie, financial stability, etc. These different visions that we have for the patterns of our lives. There's a certain lifestyle and dynamic that I would like to have. And I've been holding on to this for quite some time and I'm doing my part. Oh boy. But I feel like others have not exactly done their part to add to the beautiful image of our dream lives. Okay, water signs. That's what I feel here. Now, don't lose hope and don't lose heart, because the star card indicates that your prayers have been heard by the divine and that your spirit team is looking out for you in a real way to help line you up with everything that you desire. Some archetypes that are flying around your prayers, your wishes, and hopes this week is the king. And the light attribute of the king says enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. Okay. The shadow attributes say excessive feelings of entitlement and rulership without restraint. Now, this could be apparent in you or others this week. Okay. So I do see how some water signs might be dealing with some unruly family members or even people at work, etc. And you're like, God, I wish you would straighten up your act. Man, I wish you would really just get yourself under control, right? And I do want to say that there is a fine line in these cards between wishing and hoping and praying that someone will act right or accordingly, and manipulating and dominating and controlling them into doing so. Okay, we have that possibility. And remember that everyone has free will choice in this dimension. Okay, and we can want things till we're blue in the face, but if other people don't want that for themselves, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to come to pass. I also feel there's a touch of misunderstanding around some of this in the household, potentially. Like, I want the house to run this way, but maybe everybody doesn't know of this rule or expectation around that. So getting clear in your communication, water sign, with the people in your home or even in your unit at work, okay, about what is expected so that you can all flow in the same direction and on the same page. That's what I feel as well. Now, you do have 3 cards of what can help, which is interesting, okay? I also want to say, hold on. Spirit wants me to say something about these cards as well. With this star, like when I'm riding the high wave of hopefulness and positivity and optimism, I can spread that to everyone. Hey, you look nice today. So good to see you. Let me grab that coffee for you, right? We're excessively kind, etc. And then kind of like the same thing, that if things are not going your way, then recognize what side of yourself you're giving to people, okay? Because you might not be quite aware that you're giving them a little bit of a cold shoulder, more so than you realize, okay, water signs. So Spirit just wants to draw your attention to that there are times in which maybe you feel let down, and you kind of it really shows. It really shows. And it may not necessarily land with the people with whom let you down, right? Sometimes other people accidentally get the backlash. So take that where it resonates. Now, what can help here? You've got peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. And the absence of those things is the opposite of that, right? So when you don't have balance and all of these things, you're not quite as peaceful. But when you do have it, you are. And it's your job to maintain your balance, to maintain your peaceful mood and attitude, if that is how you desire to carry yourself. Humility. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. Wow. That star and that king. I feel here with this card, most definitely, that it's a call to recognize that we can't make people live the way we want them to live, even our children. Okay, even people that we love dearly, even if we know what's best, we can't make them. And this humility card is a call that maybe your life is different than theirs. And it doesn't mean anyone has it better or worse, okay? It just means that we're all different, and they have the same liberties that you have, and vice versa. You have all the same liberties that others have as far as choosing yourself and living the life that you want to be living, even if it doesn't conform to the same path as your family, your friends, or anybody else. Cause and effect is the last one here. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. Wow. Okay. The love that you create in your thoughts is an agent of change. So I see here with these cards, water signs, that if you're coming forward in a loving way, it's going to be good. But if you're not coming forward with love in your thoughts, love in your heart, and then, it's going to be a little more challenging. You're going to be a little more sticky. So finding that thread of love and asking yourself if you're coming from a place of love, if you're acting from a place of love, and if you are being received in a loving way. And the way the message comes across may not be how you want to give it to have the desired effect to the people that you're communicating with this week. Let's go a little more deep now with Cancer. Cancer, you've got the Ace of Wands here. Ace of Wands is about a brand new action, taking a step in a new direction. She's holding it in her hand. I love the roses here. Okay, so the Star, I have a wish and a hope in my heart. I am the king of my life. I get to take action and make decisions to make things happen. And whatever actions I take have a cause and effect. That's what I feel here. But non-action creates no results. Okay. Same pattern. So I want to say to Cancer that if you want to see change in your life, you've got to start implementing that. You've got to start taking new steps in taking things into your hands and not just waiting for life to hand you something. Okay. And even if it's not exactly what you really, really, really want in the long grand scheme of things, it's going to fill your time and fill your cup and fill you with joy in the meanwhile. Okay. And maybe not everything will fill you with joy, but Spirit is saying to branch out in new ways, reach in new directions, even if you're not sure if you'll enjoy that or not, because this encourages a pattern of expansion. And that is truly what you want. Even if, I tried something and it wasn't even that great. Well, now you have the experience, and the experience is valuable. That tells you that you're not going to waste another dollar or moment doing something like that again, but you tried it and now you know. Okay. So Spirit is saying, shake up your energetic patterns if you want to see results in your life too. Scorpio, you've got the Four of Cups. You see this eye is crying on there. The Four of Cups is about sitting in energy that is dissatisfying. Okay. I thought it was going to be this, but now instead it's that. And I'm kind of stuck with this and I don't like it. Okay. Whatever this could be. This could also be, I'm looking around at my life and I see other people who are living differently and I don't necessarily approve of their life. And maybe that's with good reason. Maybe they're struggling. Maybe they have challenges. Maybe you wish you could help them. However, I see here that it's not your job. I'm sorry, Scorpio, it's not your job to fix other people's problems. And if you witness things that are disheartening to you in your life and within your control, then that's your job. Yeah, to boost things up, to step in, more positive directions for yourself, for your life, for your day, your family. So I want to say here though, Scorpio, being to the Four of Cups here and the way that the King, the Star, the cause and effect, the way I'm reading these cards is like, man, when you are in a mood, it can really rub off on everyone else. Okay. So recognize this. Okay. I feel like it was saying there, being aware that the love in your thoughts creates an agent of change. So when you are preparing to have a conversation, or I almost feel, Scorpio, like leave your bedroom, like, oh, I'm going to go face everyone. Fuck. Like, I kind of feel this, not everyone, but someone here. And it's that in and of itself, you're bracing yourself for this, that I have to go deal with. And so you step in and it is, but if instead you go, okay, today's going to be a good day. I'm going to fill myself with love and I'm going to look through a lens of loving eyes and I'm going to I'm going to make the most of it. I'm going to make the best of it. And maybe it's not going to be so bad. In fact, maybe it's going to be a positive experience. Who knows? Right? So if we can step in with that kind of a mindset, I tell you, you will be much more happy with the results and the way that things unfold when that follows. Okay. It's important, your mindset. When you step in expecting shit, then shit is what you're going to get. Now, Pisces, you've got the Nine of Coins here with the Star, the King, and all of these: peacefulness, humility, cause and effect. You are the hero of your life and of your story, Pisces. That's what the Nine of Coins is saying here. The Nine of Coins is one person standing on their own 2 feet, capable, self-sufficient, handling their life and their stuff. Okay. I don't need that 10. I'm my 9. I got it all figured out here. I am creating the lifestyle that I desire. Okay. Or that I can manage at this time. Okay. Maybe we have dreams and hopes of great expansion, and that's fine. But the reality at this time, Pisces, is you're doing the damn thing. Hello. Are you not? Of course, a little more money would be nice. Of course, a little more this or that, or breathing room here or there. Yeah, yeah, everybody wants some of that. But don't lose sight of the lifestyle that you've created for yourself. All right, you are self sufficient. You are level headed. Okay. And whatever you have going on, and whatever it is in your heart of hearts that you want in your life, you will create that. You have created that. I feel like Pisces, it needs to anchor the power within themselves and recognize that you are the one who does all the things and makes all the moves and takes all the actions and is creating life for yourself. No one else is going to hand you the golden ticket. No one else is going to knock on your door and drop a life in your lap that's better than the one that you have. Okay. And the one that you have, you have managed to put this together. So if there are things that you would like to change, feel free. Feel free. I see that you have some hopes, some dreams, some aspirations. Believe in those. All right. Because you have all the time in the world. Everything in this life is only temporary. You're buying your home. Guess what? That's temporary too. Everything is temporary. You can sell a house, buy a house. You can move somewhere else. You can stay there wherever. It doesn't matter. It's temporary. And if you start now, this hope, this dream, this goal that seems so far away, say to yourself this, Pisces, you know what? I'm afraid to dream that big. I feel this. I'm afraid to dream that big. But if I would let myself dream really big, one day I would love to buy a house, maybe a 4-bedroom house in this or that place, whatever, fantasize this, that. I feel like you're afraid to dream too big. And what I want to say is those too big dreams are not. They are not too big, but maybe a little further out there. You may have to work a little longer to reach those points. But if you start now, you ain't getting any younger, honey. Are you? If you start now and put one foot in front of the other and just take effort in that direction, little tiny steps, eventually you'll have every fucking thing you want in your life. Everything that you could fantasize, put your heart to, put your mind to, anything. Spirit says it's up to you to craft it and bring it in, anchor it in, to decide what are the right steps to take to get there. Okay. And know that you have all the time in the world to walk towards that goal. And eventually you will realize it. Everything is temporary. Our feelings are so incredibly temporary, and we make very permanent decisions based on temporary feelings. Do we, folks? Hello. And Spirit is saying to recognize this as well. That is what I have for the water sign. Thank you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces.